Hey there. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to set up your video or virtual pinball machine for Arcooda Pinball Arcade, and show you how to install Arcooda Pinball Arcade on Steam using an unlock key. Before you begin this process, you will need a copy of your unlock key to input when asked, and a keyboard and mouse connected to the PC you are working on. On your video pinball cabinet, go to the Windows Display settings. Take note of the resolutions and orientations of your playfield and backglass screens, and if you have one, your DMD screen. Also, take note of the position of your second and maybe third screen in relation to the first. In our case, the second screen is to the right of the first screen. We advise you to position your second screen on the right-hand side of your first screen. And if you have a third screen, a DMD, do the same with this one as well. Now, open Steam, go to your Games library, and launch Pinball Arcade. Select Configuration Utility. The PBA Configuration Utility window will appear. Here, select the Display DX11 tab. Here we'll change the back buffer width and back buffer height to the same resolution as our playfield screen in portrait mode. In our case, that's 1080 wide by 1920 high. However, your own display may be different. Set the height and width to suit your playfield screen size. Once complete, select the Cabinet tab. First, select how many screens you have at multiple screens. If you have a playfield and backglass, select option 2, Combine DMD/backglass. If you have 3 screens, a playfield, DMD and backglass screen, select option 3. Then, change your playfield coordinates to suit your screens. We're using the information from the window display settings to complete our playfield coordinates, using the resolution of our playfield screen. We'll change our width to 1080.00 and height to 1920.00. Please note that you must include 2 zeros after the decimal point. Then change your backglass coordinates to suit your screens. We're using the information from the window display settings to complete our backglass coordinates, using the resolution of our backglass screen. So, we'll change our width to 1366.00 and height to 768.00. Please note that you must include 2 zeros after the decimal point. Now, earlier, when we were at the Windows display settings, we saw that our second screen was to the right of our first screen. As such, the backglass coordinates will have to be modified to align it to the playfield. Because our second screen was to the right of our first screen, the backglass coordinate left value for that should match the playfield coordinate width value. In our case, we're setting it to 1080.00. Now, with the machine we're using in this example, we're only adjusting 2 screens, a playfield and a backglass. If you have a third screen, a DMD, you'll need to adjust the height, width, and left and top coordinates as well. Once your playfield coordinates are adjusted correctly, you're ready to move to the next step. So, to recap, if you've changed the back buffer width and back buffer height in the Display DX11 tab, and you've also changed the playfield coordinates, backglass coordinates, and if applicable the DMD coordinates in the Cabinet tab, you're ready to move to the next step. Go to the bottom of the PBA Configuration Utility window and select Done. Then launch Pinball Arcade, select Cabinet Mode, and start. You can now enter your unlock key. Using the keyboard, enter the unlock key. When complete, confirm the key. Pinball Arcade will authenticate the key for a moment and then finish. Cabinet support will now be available for the tables that you own that are listed in the 76 titles included in the Arcooda Pinball Arcade. You now have 2 or 3 screen support depending on your cabinet, as well as 4 new camera angles and a whole new way to play Pinball Arcade. To purchase an unlock key, go to www.arcoodapinballarcade.com. A link can be found in the description below.